Hi again, everybody. Truth be told, I should have shot this video first. I don't know what I was thinking, but here goes anyways. My research for this video consisted of just one quick question to my friend Claude. What's the average life expectancy for a 65-year-old, currently a 65-year-old in the US today? The answer more or less is about 20 years, or age 85. So now let's take that 20 years and incorporate that into a retirement income planning strategy. First, maybe I should back up a little bit. Conventional wisdom, and something that I've used forever and still do for that matter, is to use a much longer planning horizon for my clients. Typically, give or take age 100. Some clients may want more, some may less, and we can certainly discuss that. But the bottom line is if we use that round number of 100, I'm using a planning horizon of 35 years, 65 to 100, 35 years versus this average life expectancy of 20 years. So there's a chasm there, a 15-year chasm of planning that both of them make sense. We're just coming at this, arriving at a solution from a different perspective, one being an average life expectancy and the other being a conservative length of time for a planning horizon. I could use a bunch of charts and graphs and probability and statistics like I have in some of my previous videos, but for this message, it's really not necessary. I think we all can understand the idea that if you're receiving income based on a 20-year payout versus a 35-year payout, the 20-year payout is going to be considerably higher. The issue then becomes, how do I receive this higher payout? Well, that's where an insurance company's annuity potentially comes into play. You see that significant middle ground between 20 and 35 years? It affords enough of an opportunity for the insurance company to recoup all its expenses, generate a reasonable profit, and still pass on a certain portion of that higher income to an individual purchasing some form of lifetime annuity. So here's a quick summary and recap. If you're looking to maximize income during your lifetime and leaving money to heirs is not a high priority, considering annuity could be a very reasonable thing to do. There's a lot of different flavors, a lot of different choices with respect to annuities, but conceptually, the idea that an insurance company is planning for your average life expectancy, where you have to plan for a much longer than average life expectancy, makes annuitizing a very viable option for many. More later, of course. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you again. If you'd like to discuss retirement income strategies or use of annuities in general educational terms, please contact us. Any discussion of your personal situation would be subject to a separate review of your circumstances and applicable advisory disclosures. All content presented is for educational purposes only and should not be construed as a solicitation or offer to sell securities or provide investment, tax, or legal advice. All examples are hypothetical, for illustrative purposes only, and are merely arithmetic calculations. They are not representative of the performance of any type of investment, security, or strategy offered by the firm. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Investing involves risk, including the potential loss of principal. Hypothetical returns do not reflect actual trading and may not be indicative of the performance of any specific investment. They are based on assumptions and estimates that may not be accurate or applicable to your individual situation. Always consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Annuities involve material risks and limitations, which may include fees and expenses, surrender charges, limited liquidity, tax considerations, and reliance on the claims-paying ability of the issuing insurer. Additional information, including management fees and expenses, is provided on our Form ADV Part 2, available upon request, or at the SEC's Investment Advisor public disclosure site, www.advisorinfo.sec.gov.